That looks fantastic from above. Closer up, it was like a little bit hard to tell, but no, it looks great now. Hello and welcome to City Skylines. So, here we are. Last time, we added in the fishing hole. We added in this district. I blew up your house for a scoop. And we added Honey, I Set the Lions Free, the zoo, which is going to hopefully be getting some more visitors this time. Last time, it was very sad, the amount of people that were actually visiting. I think that was mainly it. Oh, we don't even have post offices. Oh my god, nobody gets mail in this place. We're gonna have to fix that in a second. I want to put in some post offices. This whole time, nobody's receiving any letters. Unbelievable. Okay, that's starting to fill things out a bit. Now I need some sorting facilities. We shouldn't need as many of these as we did for the actual post offices, hopefully. Oh no! The coal power plant's on fire! It's supposed to be. That's how coal works. You burn it for power. No? Is that not how coal works? Is there like one more place I can put one? Put one there. Sure, that'll do. Now, I saw something when I was placing that. Why are there people dead here? Well, I mean, there is an ambulance there. They should be able to get transported. I'm just going to ignore it and hope it goes away. What I might do is I might put another district in. I'm thinking here would be a nice place to put a district. Now the question is, what kind of districts can we put? What kind of things haven't we put yet? There's like actual monuments, but I can't get any of those. I need to construct Opera House. How do I construct Opera House? City extracts a total of 3,000 units of natural resources. Oh, you want me to do industry stuff?
God damn it.
Oh, actually, you know what? That could be a fun idea. We could have a forestry industry or something. Now, so this seems to have worked for a forest. So if I just place my own forest, should be good. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, bish bash bosh. Sure, that looks fun. We want to make it nice and round.
You like them thick and round.
What? That's pretty round, right? Look at that. That's worked a treat. So this is going to be called the the Horax. It's the Lorax, but it's So anyway, we're gonna put an industry building in there, and then we're gonna create some forestry industry. There we go. Something like that. Oh, we have to create actual plantations. We can't just use this. No, please keep explaining. Well, you see, the Lorax is a fictional character that likes trees, and a whore is your mother. Wait, hold on a second. So we're gonna put some trees in here. Yeah, this one's gonna be slightly different than normal because we're gonna have to like have flat lines for the trees to attach to. And also, incidentally, Horax is what you use to chop down tree. Wait, hold on a second. Build a processing plant. Don't tell me what to do. You're not my dad. That's the Lorax. Wait, no, I don't know if that's true either. Oh man, the amount that can fit in is just awkward. Just slightly too awkward. Why did you do that? Why are you like this? Can't upgrade, beg to differ. There we go, done. We're almost at 100k. We're very close to 100k pop. Okay, let's put some sawmills and log yards. May as well put them in the areas that don't fit trees in. You know what I've also just realized? This isn't connected to anything currently. So I'm gonna need to put some roads in. Do I put them into here or do I try and add it into that roundabout? I don't know that many people are using that roundabout. So maybe I can shimmy this a little bit and add it into here. Oh my goodness. This roundabout gets further from the light of God every stream. Also, Hawat? That's how roads work, right? It's just getting worse. Everything just gets worse. It's almost round. How do we fix this one? This one is absolutely scuffed. Okay, that's almost better. Something like that. Now, all that just to add a little bit of extra space for some ramps here. Sure, let's go with that. Stop doing that!
You silly bitch.
Okay, that's looking like a logging industry. There we go. Level 2. Alright, what's this? Forestry workers barracks. They can live down here, I suppose. Alright, go there. Oh, great. It didn't put it underground this time. Slope too steep? I disagree. I mean, it's a pretty steep slope. It's a pretty steep slope. Oh, policies. Improved logistics. Yes, absolutely. Advanced automation? Absolutely. Improved work safety? So how do I get this to level up? That's the question. Oh, wait, hold on. Workers until next level, 350. So I actually do need more workers as well. I think we just need more people over here. So I think we might need to do another residential district. You know what? This looks like a good spot for one. There. Perfect. Ah, Congruent Alliance. We got the level 3 for the forestry industry. I might make this high density because everything around it is low density. So we want to just like make it as awkward as possible for everyone. We want these two nice little like almost rural suburban town districts to be separated by a bustling metropolis of sky rises. We should probably put a fire station at the forestry industry, now that I'm thinking about it. No particular reason, but it might be something that would be worth thinking about. Now I just need some roads in and out, which I think will probably be there. Ah! Yeah, right. And then this needs a way out, which I think, just to have optimal confusion, I think this will go over this way. Exactly like that, too. Probably should fix that ever so slightly. Cool, that should be some more people. And now I can go back to my forestry industry. Stop telling me slope too steep. I don't agree. I would like to be able to fit something in these bits. Paper factory or a wood chip storage? Engineered wood plant, maybe some of those will fit. Let's see what that looks like. That's fine. Maybe that. Because I think I've got all the other buildings. That's not too bad. Now I need to fix these trees. Alright, so what do we want here? We want to go... Let's go beach. That's going to be like slightly off center. It's going to be so wonky. I might have to actually remove some of these ones and put in a small one at either side instead. It's a bit wonky. Maybe that just needs to be conifer. It's a little bit wonky, but I think it works. The forestry industry is on fire. You know how earlier I said I need to put in some fire stations and stuff in the forestry industry? Yeah, I didn't. So now it's on fire. Let's just put a couple fire watch towers in. So the whole thing is probably going to burn down. Oh no, the whole thing's on fire.
Oh well, she'll be right, mate.
Now, that looks fantastic from above. Closer up, it was like a little bit hard to tell, but no, it looks great now. That's actually the axe. That is the Horax. I swear, that's what that is. Alright. We hit 100k population with literally zero fanfare. I didn't realize Megalopolis was the last one. I would have thought there would be something for 100k, but no, apparently 90k is the last one. Okay, well, surprise guys, we hit 100k. Huzzah! Now, where's the opera house? Here we go. Where can we put the opera house? Wait, can I put it in the middle of this roundabout? Yes, is the answer. And I want this. This is going to be really confusing and convoluted. I don't want this to connect to any of the roundabout here. I don't want to connect to these roads. I want it to go up and over and around and connect to Carthrulu. Boom, there we go. That's going to be great. Send it straight through there. Love that. think I've just got to connect it onto this one, actually. There we go. Something like that should do nicely. And then I just need a way in, which will be off of this arm. So that should be fine. That's not really what I was hoping for. Alright, well, I guess this is just going to go through there. Going to remove those houses. And then just do that and see where it goes. Yeah, that kind of works if I can just kind of shimmy this around. There we go, that's pretty good. This doesn't have any power. We may as well just give them their own turbine. You know what? Let's give them 3. Make it so you can never hear the opera house over the giant fans outside. People are singing away.
What's that? I can't hear you. There's these enormous fans. And not the ones that are screaming because their favorite performer's here. Literal fans.
That we needed for the space elevator. $1.5 million. 900K. It's gonna take a little bit of saving. Man, this place is gonna take so long. There's gotta be a way I can force people to go to the zoo. I could lower the price. You know what? For now, for this moment, it's gonna be free. The zoo's gonna be free until we get enough people to level it up, and then it's not gonna be free anymore. What else can we add? Well, I was saving for that space elevator, wasn't I? Let's just speed up time a bit. Remember to like and subscribe. Just chuck that in there randomly as well. How do we get some of the other ones? A fusion power plant? Wait. Hold on. To be able to build a fusion power plant, I am required to have first constructed a tax office. Yeah, that checks out. Got to be able to tax the power, obviously. So that actually makes 100% sense. How do I even build a tax office? Tax? Okay, tax office requires a water treatment plant. Okay, how do I get a water treatment plant? A water treatment plant requires... Okay, no, I can just build a water treatment plant. Okay, let's do that. What if I build it right down the end here where it's just like not relevant? Any of the stuff that's actually getting treated properly is just going straight into the sewage water. Ah, 3 instances of water pumping station.
Come on.
You can't shift the goalposts like that on me. Wait, water pumping station, not water treatment. I wonder actually, this might be a good idea. If I put a water pump in here. Okay, this could be a great idea actually. We put a water pumping station in here. And then a water outlet here. So we put the water in and then we pump it back out so it always stays on the level. But usually most people start with the water pumping stations, but I've just gone like all water towers instead. That's why I didn't get that straight away. Okay, now can I get the tax office? There we go, tax office. Okay, great. Where do we want the tax office? Somewhere like in the hellscape? Can I fit it under here? Yes! That's exactly where the tax office should go. That's a, like a tourism building? Good luck. Now I need an observatory. God damn it, there's so many requirements for these things. Okay, well how do I build an observatory? An observatory requires... Oh, it's not possible. 1,000 abandoned buildings in the city. The problem is I have a mod on to immediately remove abandoned buildings because I hate having to deal with the actual problem. Alright, well we need a bunch more residential. So I'm thinking we put another residential district behind the zoo. Let's go there. Now I would like it so that they have to go through the zoo. But I don't think that's gonna work, so I might have to settle for just another entrance to the zoo on this side. So if we put a side gate. Oh, we finally got level 2 zoo! Just as I'm adding in this whole new district specifically for that. Well, let's just have a big old overpass going over here. And then that comes down there. It's so high here. Why is it so high? Okay, and then I need one going out the other way. What if I go around there and onto there? Yeah, sure, that's a thing that exists now. There we go. And you know what we've forgotten to do? We forgot to add new district names. We've got the Opera House as well. We should actually name that. Actually, I've got a great name for the Opera House. Perfect. Australia? Okay, you know what? Yeah, sure. Australia. Perfect. Alright, zoo. What things do we get for the zoo? Bison enclosure. That's new. And that's enormous. And that's what she said. What? What have you done? You've like glued yourself to the bloody path. I can't get the node here. Give me the node. Give me the node. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I've forgotten. What am I doing? Bison. I'm doing bison. That's right. Sure. Ah, bridge. God damn it. A Tarsia house? Don't know what that is. We've got one of those now. You know what? Let's have 2 of those. Bam. A sign. We can have a sign right at the entrance. Facing the other direction. Exactly as I'd hoped. Putting the tickets to free really did work. 760 visitors. Man, with all that extra industry that we added, and we're still not making any more money. We're making 4,000 in profit from the forestry. Sorry, 4,000 in profit from the forestry. And for a second, it was $4 in profit from the fishing industry. It's not exactly what I'd call optimal. Wait, this has gone down.
Does this suck harder than this can pump?
Well, it does say the pumping capacity, actually. 120,000. And this is 24,000. Oh my goodness, that's way slower. What's 24 times... Oh, God, I don't know. Should be 5, shouldn't it? 24,000 times 10 is 240,000. So we need half of that to get to 120,000. So it should be 5. Unless my maths is completely wrong, which it very well could be. I think I just need 5 of these. Technically, I will actually need 6 to get it to actually go over. But then it should perfectly balance after that. I'm thinking I might be able to use that trick with the fishing, with the pumps, to like stabilize these water areas so I don't have to worry about always like having it flood. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna get a bunch of these like flooded initially, but then we should be able to balance it. So if we have this one here, just to get it to that level, and then when it's at the level, we can remove it. We can't do the same thing with Hadvar's Hole, unless we want people drinking the poo-poo, which I don't have a problem with them doing, but they might have a problem. You know what we do need, actually? We need a campus district. We can charge people tuition. We can go full American. Where would I fit it, though? On the mountain. Yes. It's going to be the college on the mountain. I'd always had a plan for this, actually. Oh, the problem is, to make this happen, I kind of need a lot of money. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna zone it now. Big campus goes here. So I'm gonna put a big campus in there, and we're gonna charge people exorbitant amounts of money to go to it, and then hopefully profit. Honey, I Set the Lions Free just isn't really tickling my pickle as much as I'd like. How do we get more people to go to my zoo? What if we put a metro, maybe like down in
Australia,
right next to the zoo entrance? All right, I'm gonna do like a loop through here. Actually, we may as well add a few different metro lines in. Why the hell not? While we're at it, it's been a while since we've had any like proper public transport added, so we may as well add this in. So now there is a metro directly next to this zoo entrance. No, I just realized I spent so much money on that. I spent like probably $250,000 on those tracks. So now we're gonna have to wait to be able to get the space elevator again. Oh, the zoo just upgraded. Okay, well I'm gonna do that and then we're gonna go. What have you done? Sure, something like that. The sea life enclosure, we can have that just out here, there. So it doesn't have power, which is fine, we know that. We can just put these 2 giant turbines right next to the whale and the manta ray. Oh man, I'm really tempted now to put some sewage pipes here.
Do it.
There we go. Look at that lovely poo stain. It just goes directly over that. Perfect. We were like kind of lacking in sewage treatment anyway, so this checks out.